And we say greetings, this is Kabanka Pyramid representing the Lion Voice vlog. Make sure that them check it out and stay tuned. See? Rastafari blessings every time.
I said.
Amina, the time has come for the lioness to tell our own story. No surrender, no retreat, we are Jaja soldier. Rougher than the streets, tougher than a boulder. Bigging up Lion's Voice. Now put it. I jolly for say that.
This is
the Abyssinians.
The time has come for the lions to tell our own story. This is
The Lion's Voice. They had no fear at all. It was Ethiopia, must God, it was God, let him be praised. Ethiopia, must God, it was God, let him be praised.
What are you waiting for? Come together, calling from near and far. Know who you are. What are you waiting for? Rally up, it takes the dust. What are you waiting for? Ancestors paved the way for us. Yes, I am Ketis Oyonde, asking, what are you waiting for to come together? The time has come for the lions to tell our own story. This is the Lion's Voice.
African pride, root of all nations, boy. I tried with the lion, the Rastafari. Lion of it tried with lioness like I do. Empress on the front line, we need you. Well, this is Medicine, the steady one, and you are now tuned in to the Lion's Voice Network. What the lion fought for do? Scorch them. Roast and parch them.
Empress man, and I young science. Oh, your role universally unfold. Be told, oh. Blessed love, this is Itege Idama, and it's time for the lioness and the lion's voices to be heard. This is the Lion's Voice, Rastafari.
Greetings, this is Warrior King, and the time has come for the lions and the lioness to tell their own story. This is the Lion's Voice. Give thanks and praise for the wonderful blessing that's been poured on me. Give thanks and praise. Jah use I as an instrument to set the people free. Jah give her the power to chant. Jah give her the power to chant. Rastafari, the Lion's Voice.
The fittest of the fittest shall survive. My people, open your eyes. Wake up. Blessed love, this is Queen Omega, representing for all lions and lionesses. With the Lion's Voice, we come to tell our story. Rastafari, live it. Hey, the Lion's Voice, Rastafari.
Yeah, David Dread of Steel Pulse, and I'm saying hail to Lion Voice, because it's time that the lion have its voice, have its own story. Says I'm stepping out here, hear me now. Yeah, the Lion's Voice. Raw.
Well, Lion Voice, tell them that's the people first choice. Lion Voice, make the lioness them feel nice. Lion Voice, With the lion cubs we sacrifice. Lion voice, got to show the people them the light. Lion voice. Well, for unto us a son was born and a child was given, and the government shall be upon his shoulders, and his name shall be called the Wonderful Counselor, Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Them call him Lidj Tafari. When he was born, rain fall from the sky. Them call him Lidj Tafari. When he was grown in airplanes he fly. They call him Lidj Tafari. The lion break the chain, weep not, don't cry. Them call him Lidj Tafari. Read the Revelation chapter 5 verse 5. Then born near the city of Harar, the inspiration for Bob Marley's guitar. People crowd him like some big superstar. It no matter if England or Cote d'Ivoire, no matter if you're brown or black like Qatar. Haile Selassie I fi end all tribal war. A time fi gather Mount Zion, fi drive solar car from the car straight to Zanzibar. Who we are, the sons of Lidj Tafari. When he was born, rain fall from the sky. Lidj Tafari. When he was grown in airplanes he fly. Then Lidj Tafari. The lion break the chain, weep not, don't cry. Then Lidj Tafari. We do everything.
iRoots Records, an online shop for reggae and dub vinyl, CDs and Rastafari books. Rastafari owned and operated for over 15 years. We ship worldwide. We have many titles from Frontline Publications in stock. We have 50 plus Akabeka Midnight titles, which we believe is the most of any shop in the world. Special invite for the Lion Pride. Use code Lion's Voice and save 10% store-wide. If you spend $125 or more, the discount goes up to 15%. Visit us online at www.irootsrecords.com. The time has come.
321 Productions RBG Alliance presents the 3rd annual Conscious Reggae Concert Family Unity Fest,
Featuring the Abyssinians, Aisha Bell, Mary Isaacs, Ragalux, I.W.F, and many more at the Jammings in New Kingston. 2,500 pre-sold, 3,000 at the door. Children under 12 for free. Don't miss the Abyssinians live in Kingston, Jamaica. Can't be missed. History.
In the haunting echoes of violence against women in St. Anne, Jamaica, a mysterious vigilante emerges. For the Woman Painted Purple unfolds a gripping narrative of empowerment, retribution, and the pursuit of justice. Brenda and her group sisters bond together in therapy over their common struggles, but soon their group becomes the subject of an investigation. As the vigilante's actions escalate, the relentless detective, Officer Woodley, races to unmask the mystifying figure. For the Woman Painted Purple is a pulse-pounding tale that explores the boundaries of justice, revenge, and the fighting spirit. This thrilling saga delves into the complexities of dealing with mental health, domestic abuse, and finding love after. Own your copy today. Visit www.devanigreen.com.
This is The Black Heart Man, Rastafari children's picture book, with hand-painted illustrations and rhythmic storytelling. This is a journey you do not want to miss. We offer worldwide shipping, so order your copy today at www.degreerspaintbrush.com. Alternatively, you can order your copy from TikTok. If you are interested in stocking the book, please email us at degreerspaintbrush@gmail.com. Give thanks.
Greetings in that divine name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I. Glory and honor in the name of his chosen queen, Empress was Zero Menen. My name is Kwasi Bansu, aka the Chasmach Kwasi, aka Ras Kwasi, aka the Reading Ras, aka the Pan-African Happy Man. I'm a creative industry attorney. I'm an author. I'm an artist. I'm an actionist. And right now, I am the host of Lion Talk Live. Welcome to Lion Talk Live, and welcome to the Lion Voice Network, where the lions are telling our own story. Tonight, we have a very special episode. This one is a classic instant. We are celebrating July 1st, which is the beginning of Lidj Tafari Month here on the Lion Voice Network. As the item know, we give a theme to each month, and this month is all around the birth of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I, the first 134 years. We are giving that thanks, because we wouldn't be here as a community without this manifestation that has brought us together in this manner over land and sea. And as the item can see, we are growing steadily, 75,000 plus across borders all over the earth. Give thanks, all of the comments, all of the love that we have been feeling, just rising the banner in this time of Armageddon. But tonight, we go to a story that is not well known. We're going to a small island in the Caribbean where a man was destined to travel to Ethiopia to teach a young noble, the son of Ras Makonnen. It would later, history would later reveal the anointing and the power and the might. But, this is just a little boy for a doctor from the Caribbean. We're going to find out about that doctor today. Also, today is the very first guest from Guadeloupe. I love to make history, The item knows I love history. History are my thing. So this is the first time we're going to be reasoning with a sister from Guadeloupe. We're going to get the history of Guadeloupe. Some people don't even know what name Guadeloupe. I tell the item the truth. But we're going to find out the history. Today, we're going to find out about the uprising of Rastafari in Guadeloupe to show that this tradition has no boundaries. But if you are a regular subscriber, then you would know that Rastafari has no boundary. All nation bow before him. So we do give thanks for that manifestation. But today, our sister, and let me just big up Lidj Tafari, who is one of our Lion Pride on Patreon, just to show the item how we move over here at the Lion Voice Network. This is not a one-man operation or a one-man army. It's a community. I'm just the one His Majesty anointed and appointed to be the face and to orchestrate the uprising. But there are so many who make this possible. Big up Lidj Tafari, who introduced this history into I and others. I know the item love the Dawe Congo episode. That one is taking on wings, and that was also Lidj Tafari. So these are ones who are quietly working behind the scenes as part of our community, making this a better experience for the global family. Each one teach one. So I want to big him up as we continue to reveal new places, new territories where this great levity has touched. We are humbled by the attribution of all of the item. And big up Bongo Jerry. If you were not there for the Bongo Jerry episode for the 90th anniversary of His Majesty's speech to the League of Nations, please go and watch that episode. Epic history. Bongo Jerry walk us from the crowning of Tafari to the speech to the League of Nations, parallel it with Marcus Garvey journey. It's a classic episode. It's just sitting there. Go and check that out if you didn't see the episode with Bongo Jerry, the 90th anniversary of His Majesty visit. And on that episode, we raised actually $65. I'm trying to set a precedence, that if we can get 10 ones to give a $10 contribution through the YouTube gifts, I think that's a good benchmark. We want to work the muscle, big up Roots, always leading by example. Big up Mikey Dan, Empress Joan, for your generous attribution on that 90th anniversary episode. But we're calling on all of the Lion Pride to build out our media architecture. It has to be crowdfunded. I don't have no shame to come and tell the item this, because we study it, we know what we're doing, and we're just simply executing it. I know a lot of the item, it take time for you to build that trust. But what I'm saying is go and look at the catalog of this network, over 1,000 pieces of content on YouTube, the consistency over the last 4 years, because I know when people are spending their money, they don't want to spend it on foolishness. You don't want to support a brethren and then him start get loosey-goosey. We're anti-loosey-goosey over here, Lion Chad. However, I think that we have built that consistent track record of bringing excellent reasoning, high frequency reasoning from Rastafari engineers, architects, to Rastafari traders who sell at the market. You'll not find that diversity of reasoning on any other platform on YouTube than the Lion Voice Network, from all different nations. So we just want to always start with the gratitude to the global family to make this possible. The vision is vast. Big up iYard Radio. We partnered with a simulcast with another Rastafari independent media platform, and we are working together, all of the different Rastafari media platforms, as much as possible. We're trying to collaborate. So the item are witnessing something unprecedented, and I just want the item know that. Big up everyone who's supporting Frontline Books. Big up yourself. Big up Wally King's design. Big up the Griots Paintbrush, our new sponsor. You see the commercials coming, the marketplace that we're forming. And we're asking the item, because I know most people watch this on the replay. We're asking the family, go and support the sponsors, the ones who are advertising, and bring your products and services. We want to feed the ecosystem. We need our own Rastafari economy, and we're building it out in real time in front of the item. So just like in Babylon, they have their commercials that fund their media, and it's all pharmaceuticals and poison to kill you off. Rastafari media will be funded by brethren and sistren with different products and services, along with the audience. It's the people who go fund this media to make it strong and sustainable. So we just give thanks, and I know I'm long-winded, but we have to have the reasoning with the global family so that the item see the vision, and that the item know that this is bigger than just a brethren on YouTube. We're building the architecture, and I hope the item have seen that over the months and the years. So that being said, get your ital snacks, get your meditation ready. We have, for the first time, a royal empress from outer Guadeloupe. Sister Aisha, give a warm welcome to my sister. Royal greetings, my sister, for coming on the platform. We are so humbled in your majestic presence.
Greetings, I blessed Lord Rastafari. I'm happy to be there too. I'm really happy to be there. I listened to the starting, and I've seen all the work, and I see the importance of being there tonight. Yes, give thanks, Rastafari.
This is part of the great gathering, We're just using the technology, but this is my big sister. I don't even know if it's my big sister or my little sister yet, but we're going to find out her story tonight. This is the first time I get to reason with her in real time with the item here. So it's the Lion Pride I go reason with her. We have a tradition here at the Lion Voice network at Lion Talk Live. And our tradition, we're going to ask the I to step into the Lion Talk time machine and to take us to the moment of your birth and to, share with us the uprising of the I and your journey to Rastafari in Guadeloupe.
Wow. Rastafari. I was born on the 25th of December. I was born in France, I was not born in Guadeloupe. I was born in France.
Okay.
Yes, but from Guadeloupean parents.
Okay.
And I was always coming in Guadeloupe, always coming in Guadeloupe.
Okay.
So I was born in Christmas time, 79. Okay. Yeah, long time ago.
So you're my little sister. You're my little sister then, because I'm 77. So you just a little before the I,
I'm this. Yes, I. And yes. And sister, I was born Rastafari in the Rastafari family. My mom is Rastafari. Okay. So, I was born Rasta. Yeah.
Okay. So tell us the story of your parents. Let's go a little bit earlier. How did they come to Rastafari? Or maybe we need to find out the history of Guadeloupe. I think maybe to get your story, we need the history of Guadeloupe first, because we like to bubble the pot nice over here. We don't rush nothing, you know what I mean? So maybe give us the history so we know why your parents were in France of all places, the connection between Guadeloupe and France. Give us the history of Guadeloupe.
Oh, Guadeloupe is not independent until now. We're fighting so much to have our independence, So we're depending from France, or France depending on us. I would say France depending on us. Yes. Yeah. And so my mom, when she was 4 years, she was born in Guadeloupe, but when she was 4 years old, her parents decided to go in France. I don't know, for a better life, or I don't know why. And she didn't want it to go, At 4 years old, she didn't want it to go, but she still had to. So she found herself in France. She lived a little life, and in 79, I was born in France.
Was she born into a Rastafari family, or?
Not at all, but in France, you can find other culture, other people. So you can meet with a lot of African people from Senegal, Benin, Cameroon, Congo, and you meet a lot of African people from the motherland, and you're meeting with a lot of different race too. So while she was moving, she just traveled to London, and when she traveled in London, she started to meet a lot of Rastafari. And that's the starting of her Rastafari journey. And after that, when I was a little girl, she started to put me in the Rastafari naturally, and she bring me in London, That's why I have a little English. I speak a little English because when I was youth, I learned English.
Je parle un petit français. Je m'appelle Kwasi Bansu. Comment ça va?
Ça va bien. Your French is really good.
That's it. If you take me further, I'm finished. So I give thanks. I grew up in Toronto, so we had to take French as a second language. But I forgot a lot of it. Because we don't use. You're not
using it. When you're not using a language, you're just forgetting it.
You don't forget it. So but I give thanks. So how did your mother meet your father? And was your father already Rastafari?
No, my father was not Rastafari. But they meet in France. They meet. She was searching for a job, and they meet during that time. He was working, and they meet like this.
Yes.
And they made me. And after that, yeah, but they left, they left when I was a baby.
Okay.
So I was really raised by my mom as Rasta.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what was your earliest memory of Rastafari?
I was 5 years old. I was in London, and it is strange what I will tell you,
Yes.
They didn't want me to mix because they thought that I was mixed blood.
Oh.
So the Rasta, the group of Rasta was so dread that they didn't want no mixed blood children in the gathering at this time. So I had to stay in my side. And despite of that, I was admiring them. I was finding them so nice, so beautiful. And, and there were always staying with me and telling me a lot of stuff. And I remember the music too, the rub-a-dub. The old style reggae.
Yes.
Was not ska, but rub-a-dub.
Yes, yes.
I love it, and I always knew that I would stay Ras for life.
Haile, give thanks, give thanks. So, when is your first awareness of His Majesty? Because we have the culture, but then as you get older now, you would get more into the philosophy. Haile Selassie, Empress Men, and when did that awareness become part of the I-Trad?
Oh, when I really start to interest me and learn about it, I think I was 21. Yeah. Okay. When I after my diploma, I start to really read about His Majesty. Okay. And when I met with the father of my sons, it was more deep in learning, reading, and all that, and it was more on His Majesty. So that's when I really, really start to be into His Majesty for true. Because before that, it was more music, reggae music, Rasta still, but we were talking about Rastafari, but we didn't really know the story about Rastafari.
Yes, yes. And what stood out to the eye as you were studying as a lifelong Rastafari Sistine, but now learning about His Majesty, what stood out to the eye?
That bring me a lot of it was so fresh for me. It was so magical to know all the stuff, all the thing that this man, this divine person was able to put in place and to set up, and all this, the imagination, all all what he had done, but how it was perfect. I found that really perfect. Yes. And I found myself once, I cried when I read a book, because I was in the hospital that time, and I read a book, and I read His Majesty was talking about the war. He was talking himself as an autobiography.
Yes.
And he was talking about the war. His people some of his people was dying. Yes. And the gas was there. And I realized it was divine because he was walking in the gas,
Yes.
So all that make me cry because I understand. And
when I've seen against I and I shall prosper,
Exactly. And love. The amount of love always sending to the people and sending to everybody. When he received, even when his people and himself was receiving hate, but he was sending he was spreading love.
Yeah.
Always. The solution was always love. Until today, every time I read a sentence of His Majesty, every time I read a speech of His Majesty, I find that really, really high,
Haile. So talk to I. When was the time that you know got consciousness of Empress Menen? Because it's in more recent years we're putting more attention to the Empress. What was your first experience in terms of learning about Empress Menen, and what stood out to the eye about the Empress?
Okay, I heard about the Empress because I had this book talking about. I had the autobiography, and in the autobiography, His Majesty was speaking about the Empress.
Yes.
But I never see Rasta was too deep in doing things for the Empress or the Empresses themselves. I don't see they were so talking about the Empress, but more talking about Rastafari alone.
Yes.
And when I went in St. Lucia, there was this organization named Empress Menen Foundation.
Yes.
It was only sistering, and they were organizing. That's the first time I went in St. Lucia. It's to meet Empress Menen Foundation.
Okay.
And so I joined with those sisters, and we started to talk about Empress Menen and the teaching of the Empress. And yeah, I saw that it was really high too, because Empress was doing a lot and with a lot of love in the same vibes as His Majesty. It's really a balance, feminine and masculine energy together doing the work of love.
Beautiful. All right. Let's return to London now. You're a little girl. This is a blockbuster film, We're watching a blockbuster movie right now. You're a little girl, Rasta girl, Rastafari girl. Were you going to public school? How were your education?
No, I stayed 1 year. I was from 5 to 6. So I wasn't going in no school. I was like just home with my mom and talking with a different person, some Ras, and eating tea, drinking tea and toast with honey in the morning, starting to discover Ital food, and listening to a lot of Rabadaba, I'm telling you. Well, that was my life. And walking in London and, talking to people, I was like, I had little children I was playing with too. Voila.
Yes.
This is it.
And I commented because I was so impressed with your English, because a lot of time people in English speaking countries take it for granted that everybody just speak English, But when you hear someone speaking English, and most of the world speaks 2 or 3 languages, it's only the English countries that we just speak English and that's it, and maybe the dialect. So the fact that you have the command over the language, and now I learned that you had a foundation in London, is so fascinating. So where did you go after London now? What was your journey?
So after London, I live in France. I make all my school. I went in the university too, and after that, I live my life.
Yes.
I was coming in Guadeloupe.
Stick up in. What did you study in university? And
So as I was good in English,
yes.
So I use it, and I was speaking German and Italian too, but I forgot.
Wow.
I don't use that. So.
Yes. Okay.
So I go in the university after my diploma, and I make language, stranger language. Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful.
2 years.
2 years. Okay.
Yeah. And after then, my DUG, it's a DUG in French. I don't know the diploma in English for that. So I had a DUG in language. And after that, I moved in Guadeloupe. No, I didn't move in Guadeloupe right now. I stayed 2 years, and after that, I moved in Guadeloupe. Because I was coming in Guadeloupe every 3 years with my mom. I didn't tell you that. But for the vacancy, every 3 years, I was staying 2 months, 2 or 3 months in Guadeloupe. So I know all my family. My mommy bringing me to all my family, introduced me to this one, my cousin, my auntie, all my family, for me to know everybody.
Yes.
And
So,
for me to know the place.
what is your earliest memory of Guadeloupe? Describe your first visit to Guadeloupe.
I think my first visit in Guadeloupe, I was 8.
Okay.
And I've seen my grandmother. So it was so nice to exchange with my grandmother, Yeah. And to see all the... Man, Guadeloupe is a very beautiful place. It's an island divided in 2 parts. It's like a butterfly. So, and my family is based in the south of the second part of the butterfly, like south of the south.
Okay.
But I'm moving in all the place. We have 32 cities. So
Wow.
I'm moving everywhere now, and I know everywhere. That's a beautiful island.
What is the population of Guadeloupe?
Black people, some majority black people. We have Indians, we have a few whites, and people from Lebanon and Syria. Voilà. But most of the population are black from Africa.
Okay, and how many people are you talking about? 1 million, 2 million?
Oh no, not all that. We are 400,000, 400,000.
Okay.
400,000. Yeah,
Okay,
I think it's 400,000.
Okay, so not a huge population. So a lot of people are related. A lot of relatives.
Oui. So you have to know who is who before, if you want to marry.
Yes.
Make sure that it's not your uncle, your cousin, your.
Yes, serious. So I think now is the perfect time for us to go into the history of Guadeloupe, how France acquired the island. What is the colonial history of Guadeloupe? How did Africans reach there? Give us just a basic outline of some Guadeloupe history.
So we are coming from Africa, where we were deported. The French people took us, and I think it's in between Congo, Benin, and Niger, Mali, these places. We were taken from and deported here in Guadeloupe. Before us, there were Arawak and Indians, on the place, but they were all exterminated before us. And it was in 1648.
Okay.
So, 1648. That's we were deported in Guadeloupe, and they try to make an abolition of the slavery in 1804.
With Haiti?
No, after 80, because Haiti is the first independent island.
Yes.
Yeah. But we had a first independence too in 1802.
Yeah, okay.
And Christopher Colomb put us back in slavery,
What?
I think it's 2 years after 6 years, or I don't know, few years after the slavery abolition, he put us back in slavery, and we liberate ourselves in 1848.
1848, okay.
Yeah. But we're not independent. We just We're just free, but we're not independent.
Okay.
They put us like a department, which is like it's as if we are a city of friends.
Yes.
We are a department of friends, but
Yes.
far from friends, but we're still depending from friends. And it's not
Okay.
only us, it's Martinique,
Yes.
Guyana, French Guyana,
Yes.
and us, and La Réunion, which is a little island in Africa, near Madagascar.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. I have a Lion Pride family from Reunion Island.
Okay, so you know
Yes.
Réunion.
So
Okay.
yes, so we give thanks. Big up yourself. I think she might be from Guadeloupe too, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
Or Martinique, I can't remember. But yes, we do give thanks for
So
that history.
I was not really clear on that part. Sorry, but we are not independent. We are
Yes.
depending from France still. We want to be, because we're tired of that situation. But that's why we're speaking French. We have something. We have another language we're speaking is Creole. I don't know if you heard about Creole, but it's our
Yes.
own language.
Yes. Yes. Is it the same as Saint Lucia Creole?
No. Alors, it's similar, but the English people have another Creole. Me, I understand it, but it's not everybody who understanding it, because, yeah, but it's similar. We can communicate still. That's
What
why we can communicate with St. Lucia and Dominica, because this is a
I was
two
gonna
islands
ask you
speaking
about
Creole.
Dominica. I was gonna ask you
Yeah.
about Dominica.
Yeah.
We have an elder Bongo Wisely. He said, "Big up
I
yourself."
know him so well.
He
My
said,
man.
"Big up yourself, Sister Aisha. Love in the
Blessed
house."
love. Rastafari, my brethren.
I
Long
told
time.
you this is a gathering, this is family reunion, so the eye is not a stranger. It's just that we never met, but the eye is not a stranger, It's just the time has come for I and I to reason. But the other thing, before we go further, if you're watching live, we are here with Sister Aisha of Guadalupe. We're talking tonight about Dr. Vitelien. We're just getting started. We're going through the biography, the history, but we are starting Lidj Tafari Month, July, leading up to the 134th or Earth Strong of His Imperial Majesty. So if you're watching live, big up yourself. We're going to be doing a fundraiser for my elder Bongo Wisely. Bongo Wisely, I'll be reaching out to the eye. We're going to try to raise 3,000 US for Bongo Wisely to do eye surgery. So stay tuned for that. We'll have information for the global family. That's 300 people spending $10. So don't feel like it's no big pressure. And we're going to send the money straight to Bongo Wisely. We're going to exercise that muscle. We're going to... this is why we're building an economic engine here, my sister, with the global family, because what I'm telling them is that the money that we need, we have it, but it's not one or two people have it. It might be 10,000 of us need to put $1 to solve a situation. It might be 20,000 of us need $10 and we can fund a school. So I want us to start to think differently than we've been thinking, because we're very individual. I overstand but now we have numbers globally. There are tens of thousands of us globally. So working together, we can do a lot. So we will be doing a fundraiser for my elder Bongo Wisely, and I also want to share very quickly another fundraiser that we're going to be launching here for one of our other elders, Nana Faraika Burhan. She is one of our legendary elders. She has a GoFundMe. I'm going to bring it up on the screen so ones can see. So we're asking ones to go to the GoFundMe. You can go to GoFundMe, ask for Nana Faraika, and it will come up. Standing with Nana Faraika in a recovery, 3520 raised of 4K. So we want to get that to 4K fast, quick, fast. So family, go and give your contribution. We're going to continue to show this until we get to this. And we're going to be doing more for our elders on the platform, because the need is tremendous. And we haven't forgot about the Triple R program in Jamaica. Yeah, we're going to be using the platform to harness that power. And remember, it's a 1-1 cocoa full basket strategy and a every make a mucker philosophy. So you might not have a $10,000, but you have a $5, you have a $10 to give a contribution. And that's all we want from any individual. We don't want J in the pocket. We just want the small, kakra, and then we build, using the numbers, 75,000 strong in the Lion Pride. So I'm not talking to anyone outside of the Lion Pride. I'm talking to our subscribers. If you want to be part of a like-minded movement, hit the subscribe button. We are moving onto Zion Road. So give thanks. We're going to continue with this journey. We have with us the great Sister Aisha from Guadeloupe. We're going through the history. Take us forward. This is the blockbuster movie. Remember, we were watching a blockbuster film. So take us now to what was your decision to leave from France, where you have all the Western benefits. Yes, Guadeloupe is an island, it's beautiful, but what was that decision that made you leave France to go to your ancestral home of Guadeloupe?
I mean, I always wanted to go back, I always wanted to go back. I was waiting for the right time. Okay. And when the right time came, I just took my children and I came. I just took my children on me, alone. My children, 2 or 3 clothes, and we came and we set up. We asked a brethren before to find a house for us, and Rasta family. So when we came in a Rasta family. Okay. Yeah, we reached in a Rasta family because he didn't find no house for us. He said, "Come home." Wow. So we just came home. We were fighting that France was starting to be too racist for us. Yes. Starting to, we were not breathing well in France. It was not a good place for us to live at all. Yes. Our land was calling us before Africa, of course. Yes, a little Africa was calling us.
Yes, yes. And how did you survive returning to Guadeloupe? How did you make money to sustain yourself and the family?
I was selling food ital. When I reach in the place, I start to sell ital fast. Okay. And I start to organize. That's why I found Rastafari Way organization with few brethren and sisters who were determined like me, and we wanted to make a school for our youth because we was like, we will not want to put our youth in Babylon, so we want to open a school. So that's where Rastafari Way starts with these people, and after that, some of them go in Africa, some of them go in France, some of them stay, but the organization is still there since 2003. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what is the history of Rastafari in Guadeloupe before we even go any further? Do you know how early Rastafari rose up in Guadeloupe?
When I talk to the elders and them, I think it's more than 80 years. The more elder one is 80 something. Okay. Yeah. And he started his journey maybe 15 or 16 years ago. 60 years ago.
60.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that in Guadeloupe, 60 years ago, 60 or 70 years ago, Rasta start.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that would have been like what, the 50s?
Yeah. Yeah.
The 50s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So are there a lot of Rastafari? Describe the Rastafari community in Guadeloupe. What is it like?
They were seeing each other or observing Sabbath, eating together, and their parents didn't like them. Their own parents wanted them to cut their locks and was treating them like, put them apart, and trying to make them eat flesh and stop smoking marijuana. But they hold strong, they continue, and they grow their locks until now. We have elders, and yes, they hold strong. It was not easy, but we didn't have the dread act like in Dominica.
Yes,
People was not killing Rasta.
Yes.
But people was talking so bad about Rasta, putting Rasta so apart that, until today, you can still feel a little discrimination.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I forgot to mention that we have the greatest comment section on the internet. I want to big up my comment section. We have a comment. We have a comment here. Marty Lava, big up yourself. He says, when she was speaking history about the recolonization in early 1800s, I think she might have misspoke saying Christopher Columbus, but probably meant Napoleon during that particular period.
Yeah. Sorry.
Is that the case? Okay. They're sharp, my sister. You know what I mean? These are sharp people. They listening very keenly,
That's good. Thank you. Give thanks. Because I mix everything. In this part, I mix everything. I really don't like that story. So,
Yes, no, we give thanks. We are elated, by this gathering and by having the eye. And I know a lot of the Guadalupe family will see this as you share it with your Guadalupe family. So big up all of the Guadalupe Rastafari family. Welcome home to the great gathering of I and I over land and sea. And we're gonna get into this Armageddon war and the repatriation sound in Guadeloupe. We're gonna get there, but we're bubbling the pot nicely. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We are not Russian, so we don't rush. We are Ethiopian by blood, So my sister, tell I about you said that you were the president of Rastafari Way. What is the history? Go deeper into the history of Rastafari Way.
So Rastafari Way is an organization. We were there in Guadeloupe for living as we can as Rasta, but seeing that Rasta life is not the same as other people's life, and with no judgment, but we wanted to live our liberty. So we decide that we organizing ourselves. We want to have a Rasta village. We want to eat our food. We want to exchange between each other, change Nyabingi together, and raise our children, educate our children well. So we put ourselves together, and we started to organize events to join with more Rasta and to sell our food, to make some artists sing and to listen to what they were saying, because conscious lyrics was really present at this time. So that's how we were moving, and little by little, I start to make Rasta calendars with the tribes. So to make people know about Reuben, Judah, and you know, all the tribes and all the colors of the, you know. So we were making stuff to sell and to educate people in the same time. And that were giving us a little money to live in the same time too.
Okay, give thanks. Economic development.
Wow.
And we have the international president for the Ethiopian World Federation in the comment section. Big up to Attorney Cheryl Murray Powell, Esquire.
Big up to my sister Cheryl Murray, blessed love, Rastafari.
Yes. So I told you we have the greatest comment section on the planet. So this is a family reunion. You know, we give thanks for the gathering, but I wanted to know about the history of E.W.F. now in Guadeloupe.
So it is a federation have a long story. In my part, it's a long story because it's not now that we really wanted to set up a local in Guadeloupe.
Okay.
So
we have time for the story. We have time. Go ahead.
So from the beginning, with the organization Rastafari Way, we started to meet with some brethren and sisters. We wanted to set up the local too. So we contact the brethren and sisters in Martinique because they already had a local. And so I contact the brethren of Rastafari, who are the president of the local 7 in Martinique, and ask him, how can we set up our local in Guadeloupe? We want our local. So these brethren tell us, okay, we have to make you pledge. So we will come in Guadeloupe and help you pledge and put 25% together. So that's what we did. Because with Rastafari, we were already organizing every Rastafari date, like 25th of May, 23rd of July, 17th of August, 11th of September, you know, every Rasta date. So what we did in 2007, we joined together and we organized the 23rd of July, His Majesty's birthday. And in the same time, we make people pledge. So that when I pledge, and some others pledge, but we pledge for the local 7 because we didn't have no local in Guadeloupe. So the brethren say, okay, pledge in the federation so you can become members. And after that, when you members, then you can set up your local. So that's what we started to do. And local 77 take place. But I was in contact at this time with London because we didn't know who was the real international local in charge. We had heard that London was the real one. So we were in contact with them for years, you know, talking in Skype, organizing meetings, and this and that. And after time, we see that there's a confusion. There's something not going well. And when we really reread the Constitution, we see that it's New York. And some brethren tell me, no, it's not London, it's New York. There's a war, but there's something not, you know.
Yes.
So time passed. And members was apart. We were not really active. So members went apart. Until after COVID 2021, some brethren and sisters came to me and tell me, Empress Ashaya, we have to say it's time for us to set up the local for true in Guadeloupe. We have to do it. We want you to be the president. I said, no. Why? I don't know. And we joined together in a meeting, and we decide that yes, we will do it. We will do it. We're ready. We are almost 25 because with my organization I had like 12 person, and with the organization there are 14, or we had a month of people to put together. We agree to be member of the federation. So we make a meeting, we talk about that together, everybody agree, yes, it's time, and it's the right organization for I to act, and for I Rasta, but for the black people of the world together.
Yes.
So that's how we make elections. They elected me because they already had a plan that they wanted to elect me.
Yes.
So I was elected the president, and we started to work. Local 72, we chose a name. Everybody was together to choose this name. We talk a lot, and we choose the number and the name of the local.
And what was the name? Because the name is going to take us into our topic.
So we choose the name of Dr. Vitelien because Dr. Vitelien was a special person for His Majesty, and he was from Guadeloupe. Voilà. So Dr. Vitelien, local 72, Guadeloupe.
And this brings us to our topic, or one of our topics for the evening. This is Lidj Tafari Month on the Lion Voice Network. So the whole month we'll be talking about Lidj Tafari. I am an author. I wrote a book about the birth of His Majesty called Haile Selassie I, Ethiopia, The Rise of the Priestly Warrior Kings. And it's not a small book. I wrote it as an epic fantasy style of writing, an African griot, because I like reading those kind of books when I was a young man. And even though I wrote it that way, it's annotated. So all the sources, it's all factual, nothing made up, but it's written in a style like a fiction novel. But so we're going to be talking about that book, but we're also going to be focusing on Lidj Tafari, how remarkable he was. And I wanted, I read the autobiography, and I see this name. And then later in my chart, I learned that this man was from the Caribbean, and I'm saying, how does a French doctor or a Guadeloupean doctor from the Caribbean reach to Harar in 1892 to be a mentor to the Almighty Kadamawi Haile Selassie I? Please give us a history. Who is Dr. Vitelien?
Dr. Vitelien was born in April in Guadeloupe, in Moule, so he's in the north. And I don't know why and how he reached in Ethiopia, but I know that this link is forever, because he start with, since Menelik, he was the personal doctor of Menelik II. He was a doctor of Ras Makonnen too.
Okay.
And he was a teacher of His Majesty. He was teaching His Majesty French and other stuffs. Not French only, but most of his teaching for His Majesty was French. He was the one who was in charge of the train, the chemin de fer, or how you say that, how you say the thing for the train to go on?
The train tracks?
Voila, the train tracks between Djibouti and Addis Ababa.
Okay.
He was an architect who made all that possible too. And he was fighting. He was a Pan-Africanist.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was he educated in Guadeloupe? Where was he educated? Where did he get his medical degree?
He was in no, he passed in France. He was in Guadeloupe, but he had his degree in France. Alors,
Okay.
I can tell you there's a book about him.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. It's written in French, but I don't know if there's some English version. I don't know.
I'll have to look for it. I'll have to look for it. But we need that book. I'm gonna need that book for my next volume of my book.
And you know, they say he was not only the doctor, he was a counselor of Menelik II too. He was giving counsel, and they were listening because he was really educated.
Yes, and he, as you say, a Pan-Africanist. So the royal family would have had a little bit of knowledge about the Caribbean through Dr. Vitelien and the struggle of Black people in the Caribbean. Was that safe to say?
Yeah. Because he wanted the independence of Ethiopia. He was fighting for independence of Ethiopia actively. And after a time, he came back in Guadeloupe. He tried to be a politician because he wanted to fight for our independence too. So he was really fighting for independence, and that didn't work for him. Policy didn't work for him here in Guadeloupe.
Okay.
But he was really well appreciate love in Ethiopia, and all the work he did. He healed a lot of person. He was in charge of the hospital at a certain time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know when he left Ethiopia? When did he? How old was His Majesty when he left Ethiopia? When did he pass?
He passed. I knew, but I don't know.
Big up Floyd Jarvis in the house. Ross Floyd is asking, why is this history hidden?
Because they don't want us to know nothing, and especially not the link between the Caribbean and Ethiopia and Africa. As they don't want us to know that some of our people in Guadeloupe have done some great work too. Not in Guadeloupe only, Martinique, Guyana. They're hiding these people. They're hiding everything. You have to search for everything.
Wow. Yes. I see this Bongo wisely to inform the family. Sunday, July 5th is H.I.M and Earthlight. I'm gonna link the Bongo wisely to see if they want to go live. Maybe we can go live on the Earthlight.
Oh, Rastafari.
Yes. And Floyd Jarvis is asking, who is doing the hiding? Well, I think that's clear. Babylon doesn't want us to know these things. This is not taught in any public school in the Caribbean. This is not taught, to any of I and I. You have to search for this history. But what are some other things that you can share with us about Dr. Vitelien just from your studies?
I'm trying to find when he passed, but I see that in 1927 he was sick. So I think that, he must. But what I really know about his work, about what I really want to share is that it teaches Majesty French, and His Majesty was speaking a really good French.
Yes.
Not only French, but he was speaking a really good French.
Yeah, really good, very good. That was one of the languages that he communicated it, because French was the diplomatic language of the day in those
Yeah,
times. You know, on the international scene, most of the European nations were speaking France in the high courts, you know. So His Majesty was able to converse even at the League of Nations. Before he spoke Amharic, he gave an opening address in French, you know,
yeah,
just to let them know that he would be speaking in his native tongue. So that is something that is so great to know, that it was a black man from the Caribbean who taught him French.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So
I'm. Go ahead.
we're really proud of that because yes, this link is really big, and plus the fact that he was a Pan-Africanist and he helped for the independence of Ethiopia. He was really fighting for that. So that's why we choose this name for our local. It was logical for I and I to choose Dr. Vitelien as the symbol of Local 72. Yeah,
Yes, it makes sense.
yeah.
Um,
But I will give you the date of his passing when I will find it later.
I'm going
Yeah.
to. I'm going to. I'm going to. I put it. I put Dr. Vitelien into the.
Google.
Yeah, so I'm gonna read a little short bio on him. 1 second. I'm gonna bring it up here so that
Yes,
we
there's a
can.
few information on the internet when you searching that you can find some stuff about him, but not a lot.
No, it's
Really few things.
uh we can see here. Um, so it says Dr. Vitelien stands as a distinguished figure of professional excellence, community dedication, and transformative leadership within Guadeloupe, with a career defined by unwavering commitment to elevating local standards, whether in healthcare, public policy, or sustainable community advancement. Dr. Vitelien has become a trusted pillar in the archipelago by bridging advanced expertise with a deep ancestral respect for the region's cultural fabric. Oh, this is something look like is different. Professional. Uh, Let me see. Is there a institution in in is there an institution in Guadeloupe called Dr. Vitelien?
Normally no, but maybe I don't know.
Okay, let me see if I
Because
put.
even in Guadeloupe, people started to know about him now, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, even here we don't really know about Dr. Vitelien. We have to, yeah.
Okay, here we go. Early life academic foundation. Born into a changing Caribbean milieu, Dr. Vitelien demonstrated an exceptional intellectual aptitude from an early age. At a
Yes,
time
I.
when obtaining a higher education required immense resilience and navigating rigid, systematic barriers, he pursued a rigorous path of classical and scientific training. To secure a formal doctorate in medicine during the 19th century, brilliant Caribbean scholars typically traveled to the elite European facilities, most notably in Paris or Montpellier. Dr. Vitelien
Voila.
excelled in these institutions, absorbing rapid advancements of 19th century clinical science. His academic foundations combine rigorous European pathology and with an intimate respect, understanding of tropical climate, local botany, and traditional Caribbean healing methodologies. So this is what he was teaching to the young Lidj Tafari in addition to French. Upon
Oh,
returning to
yes.
Guadeloupe, Dr. Vitelien established a practice that was defined not merely by private clinical success, but by an expansive commitment to public health. The 19th century Caribbean was frequently ravaged by devastating epidemics, including yellow fever, cholera, and malaria, which disproportionately impacted vulnerable, newly emancipated working class populations. Okay, so this is some good information. Let me see what I can
that's
find
nice.
about Dr. Vitelien and Ethiopia, in specifically. Dr. Vitelien linked to Ethiopia. We are learning, family. You know, we like to bubble the pot nicely. We have our friends from Guadeloupe, so we're gonna bubble the pot nice and easy, and have a good time tonight. Make sure you put your comments. Let's see. Okay. The AI said they don't know nothing about Dr. Vitelien in Ethiopia.
Oh my gosh.
Let me put Dr. Vitelien and Haile Selassie. And we'll see. All right. An early connection tied the future Emperor of Ethiopia to a French medical professional during her youth in the city of Harar. Below are brief biographical overviews of both figures. So they don't have, they have separate biographies, but they don't have the history together. Okay, here we go. Ras Makonnen, the governor of Harar, sought out Dr. Vitelien to give his young son, Lidj Tafari, later Haile Selassie I, and his nephew, Emaru, a foundational European-style education. Dr. Vitelien was tasked with teaching the young boys to speak French in his spare time. So that is a key, is that Ras Makonnen was the architect. And if you notice, Ras Makonnen didn't try to get a European tutor for his son and his cousin. He got a black man from Guadeloupe to teach them European language. So that shows a certain level of consciousness on Ras Makonnen in terms of that Pan-African spirit. It's very fascinating. So does the Rastafari community in Guadeloupe celebrate Dr. Vitelien?
Yes, yes.
What type of activities are done for Dr. Vitelien?
It's gathering and reasoning about him, because we have to learn. You see, we ourselves don't know a lot on him, so reasoning on him, and we don't have no movie to watch, but we're just talking and trying to make research and marking the dates too. It's the 4th of April, same date of the Empress. First Menen, or just after the Empress.
Okay. What I want to know is how do we get that book translated into English?
I don't know.
What would that cost us to get that translated? Man, we need that book right away. I'm gonna have to talk to the AI offline. Maybe it's an ebook and we can run it through some AI and get it to translate.
I think maybe.
It's technology time, so
it would be great, because it's a lot of work. Normally it's my work, I'm doing that, but it's a lot of work.
I know. I can
Translation is wow.
Yeah, I can imagine. So what are some of the things that the Rastafari community in Guadeloupe is working on right now? You have the global family in front of you. here. A lot of people are going to watch this on the replay. We have 21 people here live with us tonight. I want to use this opportunity to just bring people up to speed with what's happening in Guadeloupe. Let us know what is the topic in Guadeloupe right now. What is the vibration?
My brother, honestly, sincerely, I can say unity.
Yes.
Because we pass a lot. We had a lot of stories. We had a lot of stuff. But we have love. And we're fighting to unite, together, to be together.
Okay.
Myself, find myself vexed of a lot of things that I will not talk about tonight.
Yes, no.
Because it's not, no.
No. It's not
important. Let's stay on the positive vibes.
That is what we want in Lion Voice Network. Yes.
So we're working for unity, to be together, forget all our differences, and be together between Rastafari and I, and with the black people of the world, because with the Ethiopian World Federation, we're working for all our people.
Yes.
So we have to be a good head for our people.
Yes.
I and I have to be really good and united together, and same voice, together. Voilà, we're working on unity.
Yes.
So, to go in details, on our part, we will organize a Rasta village.
Yes.
Like we always do. So it's an event that we have on the 25th of July this year.
Okay.
And normally we will all be together, and we will have guests from St. Lucia, maybe Dominica, maybe Martinique too.
Okay.
So I hope that we will have these people from all these places, but we have a special delegation normally coming from St. Lucia for the Naya being here, and I'm so glad and so happy, and I praise His Majesty for that to happen and to be well, because that will help for our unity in Guadeloupe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, one of the things that can help the unity is letting them know about the Lion Voice Network.
Yeah.
Let them come and see what we're doing here, and when they can see their brothers and sisters around the world talking about their work, talking about the positive things that they're doing, it makes the petty differences very irrelevant, So I encourage the eye to use this as a tool, and take your time and go back through the episodes. You will see we have Bongo Wisely. We have a lot of people that I know. You will see them on this platform reasoning. That's why we say it's like a family reunion. So I feel it when you say that, because every region is dealing with the same issue. Guadeloupe is not alone. Unity is a big problem. What we say here on this platform is that we have to learn to agree to disagree. We're not, unity does not mean uniformity. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And just because a brethren disagree with you doesn't make him your enemy. And these are things that we have to learn in order to move forward. And sometimes you're not going to get your way, but that doesn't mean you pick up your ball and you go home and you don't play with the rest of the children. You still have to, these are the things that are happening to us. You know what I mean? You don't get your way, we don't see you for 10 years. You pick up your ball, you're gone over to your corner. So there's no, the weariness, you know what I mean? We chant, don't get weary. But we have to be honest, a lot of weariness has been setting in globally. And this is why we don't see so many young people at the gatherings. You know what I mean? Because young people not staying around weariness. You know what I mean?
No.
That vibrancy have to be there. And I have to set it. So I feel it when the I talk. You don't have to say a word. I already know because you're my sister that I just met. Okay? But
Yes.
I know already. So you don't have to say much more. But we are solving the problem by coming together, by telling our own story, by focusing on the positive, because what you put your attention to, it will grow. So
Oh,
we can't
yes.
just focus on the problems. We're focusing on the history, and then we don't have any vision where we're trying to reach, what we're trying to achieve. What are we building? That is one of the topics we have here all the time. Is I say that the mission of Rastafari is the manifestation of heaven on earth. The kingdom of Zion on earth, Sion, they would call it in Ethiopia. His Majesty was constantly concerned with raising the standard of living for the people of Ethiopia and Africa. And if you continue to raise the standard of living for all people, you are going to manifest that Edenic reality. And so this is the mandate that we have as Rastafari, to build the alternative to Babylon. Yes, we burn Babylon, but we have to now build the alternative. We have to build the schools. We have to
Oh,
build the health
yes.
center. We have to build the grocery, the farmer's market. We have to build all of the things that we say that we need for our liberty, and that Babylon has not done. It falls on our shoulders and our generation, because the I is with I in Generation X. The I is part of Generation X, just like And I think our generation in particular is tasked with building institutions, you know what I mean, that have two things: budget and a staff. Those are the two key words that we chant on this platform: budget and staff. If we're not talking about those things right now, we're joking around, because we can't build a nation on volunteer work. We need to have projects with a budget, and we need to be able to fully fund them so we can hire
Yeah.
full-time staff. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
You see?
I agree.
I just met the sister,
Yeah.
so let us assure you, say we are family that are just meeting. She know that what we're saying makes sense, because she's a frontline soldier. I can see that already. And we run into the same problem. You have the vision, but you don't have the capital to manifest the work,
Oh, yeah.
because you have to be hustling and do it. But talk about, you said that when you came to Guadeloupe, you were bubbling Ital. Talk about your chef skills, because it seemed like the I is a master chef. Talk about the Ital, at the I bubble and the I business.
Yeah, I love Ital food. I really love Ital food. So, as a Asha tribe, and this is my blessing. I'm good in putting food together, and I love to do it. Plus, I'm cultivating. So I have a farm, I have a garden.
Okay,
So
okay.
I'm cooking my own plant and medicine and fruits and vegetables,
Beautiful.
Yeah. And and I'm selling tea too, because we don't want to be sick. We want to heal our body. So yes, only good stuff, natural. Tea.
Powerful.
Yeah.
So the I is dealing with farm to table liberty. This is so powerful. The farm to table lifestyle.
Yeah.
I wanna share an image with the I. Give me a moment here. I'm gonna share an image with the I. Let me find it. Yeah, I can see this image here.
Oh yes. Wow.
So this is
Nice.
this is a vision of what we want to build. You talk about the Rastafari village concept.
Oh yeah.
We're saying now that we have to create a template of what we can build, and it has to be based around agriculture. around a farm setting. So we have here, if you can see, a working farm, and you see the Rastas leading farm tours. So you'd have people coming to view the farm. You harvest from the farm to sell at the farmer's market here. But you also have a wholesale where you're packaging dry beans, different goods. Then you have your Ital Cafe and Bakery, where you're selling Ital on the spot for people who want to come. And you have a gift shop where you're selling your craft. So the economics is right there. And then you have a part that's residential. It's all solar off the grid, so it'd be fully powered off the grid. And then you see the Rastafari city in the background. This is the vision that we have for repatriation. So I set that up to say, how does Rastafari in Guadeloupe feel about repatriation?
Oh, Rasta in Guadeloupe, most of us want to repatriate. Myself, I'm organizing myself. I will not say more, but yeah, we're repatriating. And there's a lot of brethren from Guadeloupe who came in, went in Ethiopia, There's Katanga, we have Tironi, we have, I forgot all their name, but a lot of us, of I went in Ethiopia, and some of them even stay.
Okay.
So, and not only in Ethiopia, we have some Bobos in Togo, in Ghana. We have La Famille Ja, which is from Guadeloupe, who are famous. They're famous, La Famille Ja. They make a school in Benin.
That's Mirja and Pierja.
Yeah, they are from Guadeloupe. Yeah.
Okay. They passed. Mirja passed away.
Mirja passed away.
Yeah,
2 years ago.
I didn't get a chance to meet her, but she was a legend.
Exactly. They're from Guadeloupe. They had a Rasta village in Guadeloupe before they went in Senegal. So for years, they were teaching people in Guadeloupe, and a lot of brethren remember them. They're teaching because I lived with them for years in Capesterre, Guadeloupe. Yeah.
Beautiful.
So we have a Rasta story here. We have a lot of people who are, we have some serious dread Rasta here in Guadeloupe.
Wow. So is there any future plans for Rastafari Way or the E.W.F to go to Africa or do any development work in Africa?
For the E.W.F, I don't really know if it's now, but for sure. But for Rastafari Way, yes. This year we're supposed to go. So at the end of this year, we're supposed to go.
To which country?
We're going in Guinea.
Guinea. Yeah. Conakry.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Yeah, they have a Rastafari community there. I've met brethren from
That's
there.
where we're going.
Yes.
That's where we're going. Big up to my brethren Ali Baba and them, the president, Basikolo.
We just had Ali Baba on the platform too.
Oh my God, a lot of love to my brother Ali Baba. Oh yes.
He's a good artist too.
Oh yeah. And the president of the organization, Basikolo, is a nice brethren too, really nice. They're planting, they're doing a lot of things, and they have a Rasta village waiting for Rastafari who want to repatriate, and we want to repatriate. So.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Family, if you're watching live, we have pronounce your name so I can say it properly.
Empress Ashaya. Ashaya.
Yes, Empress Ashaya is here with us. We are getting the chance to reason good for the first time here live. We have the Lion Pride in the comments. Big up yourself. If you have any questions for the Empress, put them in the comments. We're having a nice reasoning. We're learning so much about our family from Guadeloupe. If you're from Guadeloupe watching for the first time, welcome home. We are so elated to meet the I.M, and we're looking forward to put the strength all together so that we become a mighty force on the earth as Rastafari and Pan-African family coming from the four corners. I shall say to the south, give up. I shall say to the north, keep not back. Call my sons from afar and my daughters from the ends of the earth. It's happening. And we are so joyful to be a part of the coming together. Beautiful, beautiful. Ras Marlon says, before Dr. Vitelien ran the first Harar hospital, he had been appointed as medico to the Franco-Ethiopian Railway Company. Okay.
That's true. That's true. I read that because I read the book, but I don't remember everything. But I read that. It's true.
I tell you that we have the best comment section on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
Our comment section is not normal.
Oh, oui.
Yeah, they are sharp. They're sharp. They
yes.
really they you know, and it's not a yes man factory, you know, but it's a love, you know, they talk to each other, they love each other, they greet each other. It's love and fire, you know. I love it. It's really inspirational. They're asking now if you're familiar with Le Chevalier de Saint-Georges.
Oui. It's our Mozart. It's more than Mozart because he was so powerful in music, classical music. You know, I think it's violin. Violin was playing piano. I don't remember what, but it was like big in classical music.
Okay.
Yeah. They call him the Black Mozart.
That's what I see here. Marty Lava said Black Mozart.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm just hearing about him for the first time.
Oh my gosh, he's big.
He said
we have big people in Guadeloupe. Yeah.
Yes. Wow.
We have champion in Guadeloupe in sports too. We have boxers and running people. We have a lot of champion in Guadeloupe. Yeah.
Okay. And you say Guadeloupe, the Africans in Guadeloupe are mostly from Congo and where else?
Senegal and Benin.
Okay. Dahomey or ancient Benin in Nigeria?
I think in what do you say, ancient Benin?
You know, the ancient kingdom of Benin was in Nigeria, but there was also the kingdom of Dahomey, which was in the present day Benin.
Oh, so Dahomey is it's Dahomey, not Nigeria.
Yes, because a lot of those people from Dahomey also went to Haiti as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, were deported. Yeah.
Ras Swatu, who's from Dominica.
I know.
You know Swatu?
Of course I know Swatu. Big up blessing, my brethren.
I told you it's a family reunion, you know. I told
you
it's a family reunion. Bongo Kwasi said Joseph Vitelien was an extraordinary physician. He died in Paris. Okay. November 15,
he died in Paris.
So he died during the war.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know what time he died. But I know that he tried to go in policy, in politic in Guadeloupe, and that didn't work for him at all.
Wow. Queen Mother Moses, who is one of our Queen Mothers. Kiddos is 29-year-old Ethiopian who has unseated 15-term incumbent Rep. Diana Diget in a major political upset in Denver. Colorado. Okay, I think I saw that. She's just giving us a news update of what's happening in America. Here,
Okay.
give thanks, Queen Mother Moses. Our audience
Give
is like
thanks,
that.
my sister.
Yeah, they're on top of things. Let me see what Floyd Jarvis is saying. What do Dr. Vitelien, T. Ras McConnell, George Padmore, Prophet's Wedding, Webb, Ras the Killer, Ann Harvey, W.E.D. Du Bois, Rabbi Arnold Ford, Rabbi Wentworth Matthew all have in common? It's a quiz. You're going to get a quiz when you come on Lion Voice Network too.
Oh my gosh. The high diploma, they were at the level of doctor.
You have to put the answer in the comments, Floyd, Ras Floyd. We need the answer to the quiz.
We need the answer, yes.
Yeah, we need the answer to the quiz. Marty Lava is saying, what does she think about Guadeloupe Carnival? I've seen pictures online to break a man's heart.
We have two. I think we have two. I don't know if it's like that everywhere, but we have two carnival. We have the carnival with sexy people and
Yes.
different costumes and all that,
Yes.
and we have the cultural carnival, which is who call that group apo skin group, and they're wearing the sleeve. They're putting some black things on their face. They have the fouet. I don't know what the name in English. The things they were beating us with.
Yes,
we beating that on the floor. Back. You know, we're beating that on the floor during carnival because it's to remember. So, and the drums and the incense. So I love this part. That's the part I like. But I don't like the other part. Sexy part, it's not my part.
The sexy part is not fair and
No. Oh.
Yeah. Rastafari don't mix up in a carnival. These are also Bacchanal, which is the rum god, rum and wine god, you know. So that is it. I think Raswatu has an answer to the quiz. Hold on, Raswatu. Raswatu said Pan-Africans linked via him, via His Majesty. So Ras Floyd, you have to let us know if Swatu is correct.
Okay.
Yes, you have to let us know if Ras Swatu is correct, Ras Floyd. You can't drop them big question there and then you don't give us the answer.
Give us the answer.
Cattle 9, the whip. That's what Ras Swatu said. The Cattle 9, the whip is what they use at that carnival. That's what they call it. Cattle 9. Yes.
I don't know.
Okay, Ras Floyd is coming through. He said, we will save the answer for July 24th. 2026 live if the slot is available. Swatu close, but not close enough. I need more. Elaborate. Read it again and take your time. Think hypercritically. Ras Floyd is putting people through classwork.
Oh my gosh.
So I think that slot is open, Ras Floyd. So we will slot you in. The 24th is a Friday. That's gonna be during Nyabingi though. So I don't know if I'll be available on that day because that's ISIS. But I will link the Ras Floyd. We'll get a date for the eye. Actually, we can probably do the 22nd if the eye is available, Ras Floyd. And I could interview you before I go to the ISIS that night, you know. And Ras Floyd is one of our historians. He works as a chaplain for the New York prison system. So the brethren does a lot of studying on Rastafari history, and
Okay.
especially the history of Rastafari rising in America, because what we're finding out now is that the first Rastafari were in Chicago. Before
Oh,
before Jamaica, there was Grover Redding, who is the first martyr, the first man killed in the name of His Majesty. 1919, he was hung in Chicago. He started a revolution with shotgun, everything in the name of His Majesty, against the racist system in Chicago. And then you also had James Webb, Reverend James Webb, who said, look to the east for the coming of the universal king. And he hailed up King Tafari. And this is why the movement was called Rastafari, because they were known as Rastafarites. And Leonard Howell met them. That's why the movement wasn't named Haile Selassie, because it came from 1900s when he was still Ras. So we're finding out this history. So Ras Floyd is going to give us some of that history. But it's going to be a powerful it's going to be a powerful reasoning. Marty said Moorish Ethiopian Hebrews, that all of those brethren are Moorish Ethiopian Hebrews. We're going to find out. Ras Floyd is promoting his episode, so he's saying you guys better look out for his episode. But before we seal up with my new sister, this is my new sister, by the way. And there is the same age as my wife, who was also born in 1979. Okay. So there is my new sister, and we are bonding over history and good vibes and good energy. So I want the eye to let people know internationally, if they want to support Rastafari Way, they want to support the E.W.F in Guadeloupe, what is the best way that they can support, and what are some of the projects that Rastafari Way and E.W.F are currently working on there in Guadeloupe?
Oh, okay. So if you want to support I, you have to link with I on either WhatsApp, on or email. And you know to support nowadays, it's to send a gift, so either money or to do something. So, or to send ideas, and there's different ways to support. But so I can share the links to contact I.
Yes, and I'll put it in the description of this video. So if you send it to I on WhatsApp, I can just put it in the description. So like I said, most people will watch this on the replay. This will get hundreds of views on the replay. So we'll put it in the description, and if ones want to get in contact with the sistren, and you know that we encourage the global family to give some financial strength to the sistren and to the works. My vision, my sister, is that we would have 50,000 people from the Lion Pride that would see this video, and each one would give the eye $10. That's my vision.
Oh my God.
And I would wake
now
up
we can make the Rasta village, because we have a lot of projects. We still want to build a village together. We want to continue make conference. We want to continue educate the people. We want to continue make festival music too, because with the music we can educate the people, because it's conscious lyrics, conscious people, conscious artists, and we want to share with the Caribbean. I forgot to talk about the CRO, but we always moving with CRO Bongo Wise. That's why I'm close to Bongo Wisely, because CRO is our way to be together in between the Caribbean. So we are all together, moving, sharing what we're doing, helping each other, you know, by different things like on the different laws for Rasta too. We're sharing the advancements of this one in Antigua, in St. Kitts, in Dominica, in St. Lucia, and we're sharing and we're moving together. So CAO, Caribbean Rastafari Organization, is a good organization to be together in between the Caribbean and to go in Africa together. Voila.
Yes, yes, beautiful, beautiful. And what about your personal restaurant or your ITAL food business? How do people support the eye in your everyday business?
So I have a lot of support. I have a lot of orders. I don't have no restaurant for now, so that's why I'm working on this year, because my third son, I have 3 sons. My third son, I think that he loves to cook, and he don't really do things for now. He was doing computer, but he more like food.
Yes,
so
yes.
I want to set up the restaurant for him to work in it together with me, and with you know, and spread the ITAL food everywhere in Guadeloupe.
Yes. So that's my dream, family, that, you know, we would have one of my sisters like this sister come on the platform, and overnight she would get that 500,000 US dollars and be able to set up her restaurant and her shop, and it would only take $10 off of the Lion Pride to fund that. We have that power in the modern time. So this is what I'm trying to build here, and with the IDEM strength, we can do it. And I've seen it done on bigger platforms. Now we may have to get to 1 million subscribers before we get 50,000 to give $10, but we're gonna keep on chanting it. We're gonna keep on chanting it until it manifests, because word sound is power. And we're not going to stop chanting until we see that manifestation. But for now, those who can, I'm going to get the sister's contact information. We're going to put it in the description. I'm just encouraging the IDEM to link with the sister and send in some strength, whatever resources that we can send down into Guadeloupe to help feed that ecosystem. And you know what I mean? This is how we're going to free our people, because no one is coming to save us. So if we don't fund our own liberation, there's no one who's coming to fund our liberation for I and I. We will not even get reparation until we demonstrate that we have the power, that we don't need it. That's how power works. Power doesn't give to people because of the goodness of their heart. Power gives to people because they know that they have no choice. You know what I mean? That is how power works. So we have to become powerful as a people economically, and then we can demand the reparation that is owed to us and have some teeth to back it up. You know what I mean? Whether through investment, how we spend our money, how we do what we do. So, and we'll get there again if we combine the $5 and the $10 across a lot of people. You know, this is why I talk to my Lion Pride. We are 75,000 strong. So I'm not talking to anyone who's not subscribed to the channel. I'm only talking to the Lion Pride. And this is the power that we have as like-minded, because we already demonstrated that we're like-minded because you click the subscribe button. So if you click the subscribe button, that means there's something that attracts you to this platform. So all we need again is the 10, and this is just your first interview. This is part 1. You know that too, right? This is just an introduction. You're going to come forward over and over again. You know that, right?
I didn't know, but I know now.
You're meeting your brother, you know, so anytime you want to promote anything, anytime Guadeloupe, anything is happening, you want to reach the global family, I'm a phone call away, the I have I link, you know, so we just make it happen. We can do a pop-up episode I want the I to feel that, if you're doing a fundraiser for E.W.F, you're doing anything, we are here for the I. So maybe we don't get to that 500,000 today, but we're going to keep on trying until we manifest that vision, with the I and with our other workers, because you can't come on this platform unless you're a worker. I don't deal with people who joke around. And the item know that anybody who come on Lion Talk is a serious worker. They're doing things, because you can't reach I if you're not working. You can't come through Lidj Tafari. You're not going to send me somebody who joking. You know what I mean? You can't come here, and meet people like Bongo Wisely. You know what I mean? If you're playing around and elders like Johnny Johnson, you cannot do that. So we are a filter, but once the people come on here now, the responsibility is on us as a collective to give them some strength. You know what I mean? And even if it's not 50,000 people, if we have 100 people give $10, guess what? The sister wake up with $1,000 in her account. You think she's not going to feel irie to know that she have $1,000, she can do something, pay a phone bill, a light bill, ease some pressure. You know what I mean? Do something, give to an elder. You know what I mean? These are workers. So whatever you can give, we're asking the Lion Pride to give. And I'm going to get the I information to put in the comments. And the I is going to tell I if anybody give anything. And I'm going to ask my audience not to embarrass me in front of my new sister that I just met. Don't embarrass I, and I send some strength to the sister. You know what I mean? Make it all a joy with the sister. So that being said, do you have any final words or anything that I want to share with the global family, just based on everything we spoke about this evening?
What I can say is that Rastafari is love, that I was glad to talk with you tonight, with I, share with I, that we really have to go deeper in Dr. Vitalien's story, because he's a man who deserves to be known. I didn't say he was in Masonic, but you have to read the book and to know more about him. There's a lot in this book. We will try to translate it anyway for the English-speaking people.
Yes.
And I would like to say that even if I'm no more president of Local 72, but we had a lot, we did a great job. I big up Empress Ashaya too, because we had the chance to make Dr. Umar Johnson came 2 times during my presidency in Guadeloupe, and it was really a nice time. And I don't talk about Dr. Umar, because this is really my vibes, and this is a policy I wanted to put in place with the Constitution of His Majesty during my presidency in Local 72, Dr. Joseph Vitelien. But we're continuing with Rastafari Way, and together in unity with Local 72, hoping that all over the world Rasta will unite. Because for me, the head of Black people and the redemption of Black people is Rastafari. So really, Rastafari is the way, the only way, and unity, and big up Lion Pride, a lot of love. Blessed love to Lion Pride and all the work you're doing. And yes, that was nice, really nice time. Blessed love.
I give thanks, and I give thanks to CDI, virtually, and I know we will meet someday physically. I have to come to Guadeloupe. One of the visions, when we get funding for this platform, we want to do documentaries, different things like that, be able to come to the different islands and film events in the different islands to show to the global family. So hopefully by next year, we will be in a position that we can travel more and come to Guadeloupe and, you know, do some filming down there, show the people what's happening on the ground. That's the vision that we have.
You're
So
welcome.
yeah, we're gonna manifest it. We're gonna manifest it. Poke verse says, I heard that His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie stated money is the lifeblood of any system. And I would be correct. He did say that in a speech. He said a government without money is like a body without a soul. You really can't do anything, you know, if you don't
Yeah,
have resources. You know what I
yeah,
mean? And
true.
it's like the circulatory system. You know, you can have ideas, but until you can have budget and staff and be able to employ people to the mission of the government is going to be weak. Marty Lava says, Kwasi, it's on Apple Book Preview, which means it's already uploaded online, so you should be able to get it translated with the proper app.
Oh,
You
super.
see my audience?
Good.
We don't play over here.
Ah,
We don't
why?
play over here, man. I'm telling you, we don't play. We have the
Uh-uh.
top of top.
The focus. Say
Yeah,
no.
no, they don't play. I love them all, you know. Sister Cheryl Murray Powell said, blessed love to Empress Ima. We have an Empress Ima interview
Oh,
on
yeah.
here too. Yeah, so when you look at the old episodes, like I said, you'll see a lot of your family has been here
Oh.
already. So big up Empress Ima, one of our beloved elders.
Mm-hmm.
Very powerful. Johnny Johnson says, please call on Sekhmet. She's a living goddess who answers prayers hourly. Our Reverend Johnny Johnson, he is very big on different spirituality. So we give
Mm-hmm.
thanks for those sounds. Before we seal up, I want to also just announce the winner of our Lion Pride on Patreon, the very first Community Works grant. So we have every month we're going to be voting for someone doing works in the community. Our paid monthly members vote during our town hall meetings, and we selected our very first recipient of our Community Works grant, which is $100 US, $100 US, and I'm happy to announce that the winner of our first Lion Voice Network Community Grant is the great Mama G, who is our Maroon Rastafari elder mama in Jamaica. She's the first recipient. She got her Western Union today, July 1st, $100. So the idea with the
Oh,
Community Works grant is that
great.
we honoring the people who are quietly doing the works in our community, but they don't get
Mm.
that recognition. So if she wants to take that $100 and go to the spa, we give thanks. If she wants to take it and she wants to use it towards her work, whatever she wants to do with that, it's up to her. We just want to know that she is that we see her, that she is valuable to us, and as our channel grows, that amount of that grant will also grow. But we want to demonstrate the power of us coming together, what we can do.
Ah,
So I do give
give
thanks to all our
thanks.
monthly Lion Pride on Patreon members for your contributions. As you see, we are going to use our strength, our growing strength, to build our community in different ways. Because again, our philosophy here is to put capital in the hands of the workers. You know, a lot of our problems will be solved when you give the resources to the people who are actually doing the work. They know what to do. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. We just have to make sure the wheel have resources to spin and to do what wheels do, which is turn. So we give thanks, Mama G. I'm speaking to Mama G. We're scheduling her interview, so she'll be interviewing a full interview on the platform, so she can also confirm, and maybe she'll share it with us what she plans to do with her community works grant. She doesn't have to, but you know what I mean, we look forward. So as soon as we lock in the date for that interview, I'll let the item know. It could be as soon as this Saturday. If not, it'll probably be sometime next strong. So big up to you know what I mean. Yes, I love that analogy. Putting some oil on the wheel. That's all we want to do, is put some oil on the wheel and make the wheel spin. You know what I mean? I love that. Oh,
Yeah.
this is Sister Viola, one of our Lion Pride and Patreon family. Big up yourself, Sister Viola. So Mama G is our first recipient. So we're doing things, my sister. You know what I mean? We're trying to just do things for the community.
I see that.
Little by little. Let me, again, before I leave for the evening, I'm going to let you say one last thing again. But before we do that, let me just also remind everyone that we are, hold on one second, also raising funds for our beloved elder Nana Faraika. Her GoFundMe, go to GoFundMe. It's at 35. We're trying to get it to 4,000. 50 people, $10. We seal up that fast. You know what I mean? So let us support our elder. And we'll be doing some further fundraising for her, but you can go to GoFundMe, just type in Nana Faraika, it'll come up. It's being managed by her children, so you know, we want to just give that strength to our beloved elder, and we're going to be reasoning with Bongo Wisely so that we can do a fundraiser for Bongo Wisely. We're looking for 300 people, $10 for our elder Bongo Wisely to get his surgery for his cataract. So we're going to announce that episode as soon as I talk to the elder. Maybe Sunday on his Earth Strong. We'll see if he wants to go live on his Earth Strong. If not, we'll pick another day. But we're going to be doing some fundraising for our elders moving forward. I get a lot of calls, so we want to do what we can to just strengthen our community using the power of the Lion Pride. Lions move together in a oneness, you know. So we're using the global Lion Pride. We are 75,000 strong across land and sea. So it's not just for vanity. Mecca and I use those numbers to shook the earth, shook the Vatican City. Now, you know what I mean? Yes. So my sister, give us your final sound. Just let us know. Once again, remind us how to get in touch with the eye, how to support the works, and just your final sound to the global family.
Yes, big up Lion Talk. Yes, come in Guadeloupe. This is a real flag, eh?
Yes.
This is a real flag.
Explain the flag, because I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Explain the flag to I and I.
And you can contact I by on WhatsApp. I will give you my telephone, and or email, or you can contact me on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook, but more on WhatsApp. So I can give you my phone, because the phone is the phone of the organization. So it's, you have to make the zip code 590, and after that 0690520664. I repeat, the zip code is 590 for Guadeloupe, and after that it's 0690520664. 64. You can send me a text or anything, and after that I will tell you. If you want to give me some money, I will send you a link. Irie? So I give thanks to Lion Pride. I will check all the video that I've not seen so for days and days, and I don't know if it's for months.
Years,
and
years.
And I welcome in Guadeloupe.
Yes, yes. And as I say, I love how our family keeps expanding. We have so many more relatives to meet, but you met one of our long lost relatives again as we come together for this great gathering, this great international Black repatriation. And we get to meet our family members along the way. It's such a joy, you know, because we know this is the hour. You know, we've been chanting about this in music, Naya Bingi chant, all these things, and now that we see it manifesting in the earth, you know, it's just a joyful time to know that, yes, we survive and we will live to see the victory manifested. You know what I mean? We are the generation of them that seek him, that seek his face. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to see the victory. We're going to manifest the works in the continent of Africa, just like this. You know what I mean? We're going to have all of these things manifested on the African continent. I have another image I want to share with my sister. Let me see. This is another image, my sister. You see this one?
Oh, yes, nice vision.
You see the vision? So this is what we want to build in Africa. When we talk about Rastafari, just like you have a Chinatown in every city, we need a Rastafari village in every region in Africa. We have our farmers market, we have our wholesale, we have our hotel residence, we have our iPad kitchen, we have our gift shop, we have our solar panels, we have our water catchment system, rain purification, drip irrigation. We're harvesting farm to table. We're doing farm tours with public schools and private schools, and tourists can come, and we run in the thing. You know what I mean? This is the vision. This is the vision, my family, that we are working toward building. We have templates already. If you know about Habesha, Kazi is one of the templates that we have built already. Let me show my sister some of the work before I let you go, because you're my sister and I'm just getting to talk to the eye for the first time and you're not familiar with some of the work that we have been doing. I want to share with the eye some of the work that we are doing in Ghana, West Africa. Let me share this with the eye. The Lion Pride knows about this work, but I haven't shown it in a little bit of time. Let me show you this work so you can see. This is in Ghana, West Africa. This is the Kweku Ando Sustainability Institute. So we've built a proof of concept of sustainable living, Pan-African center, multiple food forests, fully off the grid, solar car park built with materials. And this is not AI. This is real life.
Yes, I.
This is real. Yes, it's
real. True.
Real. Let me see if I can show you one last thing, if I have it on here. Let me see. If I have it here, then I will show the eye. just to show the eye what we're dealing with in real life, you know?
Beautiful. But our international president, Cheryl Murray, was in Ghana not long time ago, I think.
Yes, she's been here. She's been here.
Oh.
She's
still in Ghana?
I think so. I think so.
Okay.
Let us know, Sister Cheryl, if you're still in Ghana. Why did this freeze? I don't know why it's frozen. It doesn't want us to be great. Okay. Wi-Fi the guy. So this was, I think, 2022, I think.
Oh, the music is nice.
Yes, this is our annual festival that we have. Those are the people from the local community.
Beautiful.
That are chanting, you know? Yes, to them.
Organized.
Everything on this property is eco-friendly, from the walkways to the building materials, a lot of bamboo, mud brick, but all sustainably made. So just to show you. And most importantly, we have excellent relationship. So these are some young people from the local community. So I can send you some different connections and links. You could see that more in depth, but I just wanted to show you, when I show you these images, this is because that's a Pan-African organization, but I'm just showing you that we can do this as Rastafari in a Rastafari style as well. But we have built the proof of concept already. It's not something that we are imagining and we're here, we smoking a chalice and we are just talking about some stuff that we've never done before. We're saying, no, we've done it. We can do it again. And if we put the capital together, you know, globally, we can do it very rapidly too. You know what I mean? So I just want to continue to inspire the family that we are working for a cause. Rastafari is not just go to a festival and wave a line of Judah flag and you listen reggae music and you burn a big spliff and then you go home to your yard. That's not what this is about. That's part of it, and we love that part too.
Yeah, that part too, but there's some serious stuff too.
Yeah, there's some serious stuff. We want to live this life. We want to leave a legacy for our children and our children's children. And this is our job as the generation of them that seek his face. Because when I was born, 1977, I was born, you know, my sister. His Majesty disappear already, you know. We had to seek his face. He wasn't on
Mm-hmm.
TV. They tried to hide his whole legacy. They buried the whole history. We had to go and search at university
Yeah.
and search in books and find his Isla face, you know. So
Yeah.
that is our experience when the I was born 79, 2 years later. It was not in
Mm-hmm.
your textbook. You couldn't find His Majesty
No.
nowhere. You had to go search. So we are the
Yeah.
generation of them that seek His face. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's our job now to build the architecture that will sustain this liberty for another 100,000 years. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That is our work. So there you have it, family. Historic episode, first guest from Guadeloupe, but now the seal has been broken and she will return. So definitely look out. We will keep you posted on the work from Guadeloupe. We will keep you posted on our family. Again, we're going to put the link to Reach the Sistering down in the description of this video. Make sure you go there. Send the sister some strength, $10, $20, $100. Let her know you watch the episode, you love the work that she's doing, and we appreciate love her for remaining vigilant on the battlefield for Rastafari. And we will continue to bring the workers in the vineyard to greet the global family. Why? Because the time has come for the lions to tell our own story. And this is the lion's voice. Yili?
We say greetings, this is Kabanka Pyramid representing the Lion Voice blog. Make sure that them check it out and stay tuned. Seeing Rastafari blessings every time.
I said.
Amina, the time has come for the lioness to tell our own story. No surrender, no retreat, we are Jaja soldier. Rougher than the streets, tougher than a boulder. Bigging up Lamb's voice. Now put it. I Jalifa said that.
This is
The Abyssinians.
the time has come for the lions to tell our own story. This is
The lion's voice.
Blessed love, Lidj.
They had no fear at all. It was Ethiopian, it was God, let it be praised. Ethiopian, it was God, let it be praised.
What are you waiting for? Come together, calling from near and far. Know who you are. What are you waiting for? Rally up, it takes the dust. What are you waiting for? Ancestors paved the way for us. Yes, I am Ketis Oyonde, asking, what are you waiting for to come together? The time has come for the lions to tell our own story. This is the lion's voice.
African pride, root of all nations, boy. I tried with the lion, the Rastafari. Lion of it tried with lioness like I do. Empress on the front line, we need you. Well, this is Medicine, the steady one, and you are now tuned in to the Lion's Voice Network. What the lion fought for do? Scorch them. Roast and parch them.
Empress man, a lion science. Oh, unfold, be told. Oh, 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 oh. Blessed love, this is Itege Idama, and it's time for the lioness and the lion's voices to be heard. This is the lion's voice, Rastafari.
Greetings, this is Warrior King, and the time has come for the lions and the lioness to tell their own story. This is the lion's voice. Give thanks and praise for the wonderful blessing that's been poured on me. Give thanks and praise. Jah use I as an instrument to set the people free. Jah give her the powers to chant. Jah give her the powers to chant. Rastafari, the lion's voice.
The fittest of the fittest shall survive. My people, open your eyes. Wake up. Blessed love, this is Queen Omega, representing for all lions and lionesses. With the lion's voice, we come to tell our story. Rastafari, live it. Hey, the lion's voice, Rastafari.
Yeah, David Dread of Steel Person. I'm saying hail to the lion voice because it's time that the lion have its voice, have its own story. Says I'm stepping out here. Hear me now. Yeah, the lion's voice. Raw.
Well, lion voice, tell them that's the people first choice. Lion voice, make the lioness them feel nice. Lion voice, with the lion cubs we sacrifice. Lion voice, got to show the people them the life. Lion voice.